What's up, YouTube? We're back with another reacts video. This time, we're going to be watching something a little different called Getting Repeatedly Killed in My Summer Car by Martincitopants. Don't think I've ever watched anything by this guy from before. 10 million views from 3 years ago. Maybe I'm just the stupid idiot who isn't cultured. And maybe all I watch is 10 viewed Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profiles on repeat. So yeah, let's see how easy it is to die in Summer Car.
Hello again.
Hey.
Welcome to Finland. Finland, one of the countries of all time. Cars, sausages, beer, 0.07%
is this guy British?
people, 11%
He's one of my
all
people.
summer. Lakes, driving the tractor while heavily under the influence. What is this word? Molotov cocktail.
Sure.
Why is the snow speaking Finnish? And the sport of rally car racing.
Aussie?
Today is the day we immerse ourselves in this alien...
Oh, okay, I can hear the Aussie accent now. Okay, he's not a very strong Aussie accent, but he does have one. I hear it now.
world of rally car racing. We're gonna
What, you
build
can piss in this
a
game?
car, shoot
Oh,
it,
it's for me,
upgrade
yeah?
it, Skull 12 beers and drive it into oncoming traffic, take it to the local rally race, and with some luck, win. This journey was very hard, and made significantly more difficult, because if I die in the game...
When you press P, you piss. There's a
it.
piss button.
I die in real life too. So, let us begin. We began on the start screen. I named myself Helsinki Fata, chose this beautiful photo for my mugshot, and
Helsinki
began.
Fata.
The year is 1976.
Ooh,
A boy is born.
we're back in the
Me.
70s.
Helsinki Fata. Fast forward 19 years, and it's 1995. Our boy is living in a nondescript
1995? Nothing. What was the best thing to ever happen in 1995, guys? I give you a clue. You're looking that up.
lake house at the lake of Fuck. Upon waking up, we had a near unlimited number of possibilities. So, of course, we inhaled 8 beers, watched the incredible Finnish film Topless Gun, and pissed all
Topless
over
Gun?
the hot
No,
rocks.
I'm pretty sure I've seen that movie before, but I don't.
In the garage
it
was
on,
our project rally car,
some
or at least all
other
of its
website.
bits. This right here is the car's chassis, and inside the garage was everything else. Panels, doors, engine block, pistons, crankshaft, fuel tank, clutch, gearbox, struts, wishbones, brakes, shock absorber, cylinder head, T-34 85M main battle tank. Oh wait, that's not in the garage, that's in today's sponsor, World of Tanks. Gentlemen,
Oh, wow.
it is time. The metamorphosis has already begun. I am the World of Tanks, the greatest tank free-to-play video game ever created, with over 100
what
million
the
players
fucking
around
zoom
the
of-
world. Can you guess what this game is about? Tanks. Over 600 million
God,
tanks.
I'm
Destroyers,
too
artillery,
old for
small,
all this
medium,
flashing
and
lights for this ad, dude.
I am going to assault the French. Oh wait, maybe the Germans. Actually,
Like,
no.
ow.
I'm going to assault the British. I will fight them on the beaches. I will fight them in the fields. And I
Can
will
hear me over the vid almost? Oh wait, I can turn it down.
the crankshaft, fuel tank, clutch, gearbox, struts, wishbones, brakes, shock absorber, cylinder head, head gasket, rocker shaft, camshaft. You get the idea. Helping me build this car was nothing. I was going to try to build it without using any guide.
These
good
Euro
idea?
hyper-realistic
No.
sim
All these parts
games
fit
where
together in a
like
specific,
open world
sometimes
sim
very
games are
irritating
crazy.
way. Just go in. Just go in. Just go in. Fuck!
I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of games around this time this game came out that were kind of like
Far
this.
too easy. Elected to make every single one have a size. Wait, you can't bolt this part in with the spanner? Sorry, fucko. That's the wrong spanner. Try again, sweaty. If I was going to build this car, it was going to take a long, long time. So, naturally, I got bored, went to bed, was woken in the middle of the night by the phone ringing, and I couldn't see shit. To make matters even worse was the most annoying character in the entire game. Bug.
That was a bug?
To get rid of Bug, I need to take a trip into town and get some mosquito spray, among some other very important items, like beer and sausages.
Ooh.
I had 2 vehicles
Do
to
they
choose
pop
from.
out
This
the-
motorbike, which can only carry one thing at a time, or the tractor, which is really, really, really slow. 20 minutes
Wait,
later,
this
I
car's
arrived
about
in the
build- this
bustling
game's about
metropolis
building a
of-
car?
I bought my groceries
But you can
and
just
then drove
buy
the
a
tractor
car.
for another 20 minutes back home. Building the car was going to take a long time, so while I struggle to figure out what the hell the distributor is and why I would need it for my car, why don't we talk about engines? An engine's job is simple. Convert the chemical energy of gasoline into kinetic energy in the car. First off, we start with suck.
Did you build a
Squeeze,
racing car? Oh, so the
bang,
goal is to actually race.
and blow. The 4 steps of a 4-stroke engine. The engine sucks in a mixture of fuel and air, squeezes it really tight,
What in the
ignites it with a
fucking
spark plug,
engineering
and
class am
blows
I
out
in
the
now?
exhaust. A little car has 4 cylinders, each sucking, squeezing, banging.
Ooh, sucking
and
and
blowing.
banging? Ooh,
These 4
and
cylinders
blowing?
house
I know
4
all those
pistons, which
things.
each connect to the crankshaft. The pistons go up and down, and the crankshaft goes round and round. The crankshaft is connected to the wheels through the clutch and gearbox. Put your foot down on the gas, the engine spins faster, the wheels spin faster, and off you go. Simple, right? Yeah, well, obviously it's not that easy, as you can clearly see by my
Did that guy get a game over
clutch.
screen?
My man, it's been 30 minutes. Why can't you figure it out? No, stop. Stop fucking the car with the tractor! Next up is suspension. Now, why do we need suspension? Well, without it,
for suspense, obviously. For storytelling.
You need suspension not only to absorb bumps in the road, but also keep the wheels in contact with it. Brakes. Probably the most simple part of the car. The brake discs are connected directly to the wheels. When you press on the brake pedal, brake pads push against the discs and convert their kinetic energy into heat. And there we go. I'd pretty much finished the car. You know, excluding the wiring, wheels, tires, brake fluid, clutch fluid, engine oil, camshaft alignment.
It is very crazy to me that still, again, you learn this in like science class when you're just like fucking in middle school or whatever. Energy cannot be made, right? It just goes between it just transfers from different types of energy. And that is crazy. There's so much energy in the world, and it will just constantly shift between what kind of energy it is. Smooth brained and just think that's really cool, or most people think it's boring.
And replacing about 15 parts that would inevitably break within 5 minutes of driving, you know, we were basically done. I retired back to the house to eat some food and drink a bit of water. But I couldn't. The sausages were spoiled. In fact, all the food in the fridge was spoiled. Oh no. I'd spent so long working on the car that my house had been disconnected from the electricity for not paying in time. This could not have come at a worse time, because I had zero food, and tomorrow was Sunday. Timo's is not open on Sunday.
Oh no.
Of course, I didn't know this, so I rode into town in a mild panic after my hunger meter had gone red.
That's not good.
Timo, open up, I need to eat your food. Timo, open up, Timo, open up. Shit. The sun had well and truly come up, which told me that Timo's was clearly not going to open today, so I elected to ride my bike back home. On my way back, I came across the dance pavilion, which had 2 cars outside of it, blasting some funky beats.
Oh god, those faces are so fucking creepy. The game actually let me open the
back doors of this car and climb inside. So, seeing that I had nothing better to do, I gave it a go and hopped in. This was a terrible mistake. Immediately it was clear that the man driving had in fact consumed a rather large amount of alcohol prior and was driving at an alarmingly high speed.
This is crazy that this just happens inside of this game. What? You can just get in random people's cars and they'll just drive you places?
This put him into a frenzied rage, and he immediately stomped the gas, drove straight into a tree, and died. Well, shit. The only thing I could really do was hop out and walk home. So that's what I did.
Wait,
Things, however, were not looking good. Being out in the sun and running home like this was rapidly increasing my thirst. I walked for what felt like hours along the dirt track.
He just left his fucking car.
Eventually, my house was just visible in the distance. I was so close to water. I reached the mailbox, looked inside to try pay the utilities, collapsed.
Oh no.
No.
He died.
And died. Attempt number 2. This attempt did not last long. I named myself...
If you die, you have to start all over again? It's like a Nuzlocke? Oh my god, that would be... You have to do this race and you maintain your car, but if you play permadeath... Oh, you can not play permadeath? Okay.
Drank until I went
accurate,
down.
Yeah, more accurate 11... Oh my god.
Died. Attempt 3. I gave myself the brilliant name...
Does using your piss drain your thirst meter? Because it means you have to replenish your body with water more.
Glorable. This time, I was going to use a guide and try to build the car a little faster. The first thing the guide wanted me to do was get in the tractor and go collect some stuff. One of those stuff were these wheels inside this abandoned mansion. The wheels were on the top floor, so of course, I went to the top floor.
You have a piss bar you need to drain? Oh, there's a piss meter, okay. Oh, there is a piss meter. Why the fuck? Most games have a piss meter you wouldn't find on Steam. They're on some crazy websites.
No! Attempt 4. I did
you
all
can
the
also
same
drink your piss. Guys, was this game made for me or... I'm joking. I don't drink piss. I don't drink piss unless you've got size 34 triple G's. You got an achievement for it? Okay.
As the late Glorbo Florbo,
for drinking
but
your
yet again, died to the wasps like a complete idiot. Nope. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's fucking like Minecraft, bro. There's bees after him.
Fuck!
What did he die
Attempt
to?
5.
Bees?
This time, I saw the wasp nest and managed to sneak past it without getting stung. Using the guide and some of the knowledge I had accumulated over the past 12 hours, I was able to build up the car fairly quickly. And before I knew it, the engine was in, the suspension was suspended, the panels were attached, and wired. Did the car work? No.
Of course
But
not.
it did in fact look like a car. All this work had been quite exhausting, so I loaded up this little boat with some supplies and took a nice relaxing trip to the island in the center of the lake. I was here for the fish trap, but also to just chill for a while and eat some sausages. That is, if I didn't burn every single one. Shit. Leaving the island,
How
I
did he
made sure
fuck
to
that up?
ransack it for everything it had. This camera, lantern, coffee stuff, bucket, fish trap, and fireworks.
Whoa, it's just like Minecraft.
Arriving back home, I needed to go buy yet more stuff from town, and I still only had the tractor to work with. Hopefully, this would be the last time I'd have to make this long, laborious trip. Nope. Back home, I put the final touches on the car, wired the last things, filled up the fluids, pissed in the radiator for enhanced cooling,
Ooh.
and what do you know? It was ready to be started.
More piss.
I put the key in the ignition, gave it a turn, and
well, it does
that didn't sound
turn
good.
on.
this little crunch sound had completely drained the battery. So while it was charging, I went inside to watch some TV. Soon. Attempt 2 at starting the car. And against all odds, it actually worked.
Puggies, it's on.
Oh my god, it started. Now granted, the car was making this horrific banging sound, but it ran. This banging was caused by the camshaft gear being out of alignment. To fix it, I'd have to take the engine out, remove the cover plate, and rotate it back into alignment. But why does the camshaft need to be aligned? Remember suck, squeeze, bang, and blow? This only works if these valves are correctly timed. These valves are needed to keep the air and fuel inside the cylinders.
Dude, this is
during the
crazy
squeeze and
that the
bang
game
stages.
forces
The
you to
camshaft is
accurately
responsible for
build
opening
the
and closing
engine.
these valves at the correct
Like,
time.
it's not just
One
like,
valve is for the intake,
you know,
and the other is
grab
for the
the
exhaust.
thing and,
If they aren't
you
timed
know,
properly,
press E
it
to
could be
place it
intaking air
there. You
through the
have to
exhaust
actually
and
rotate
exhausting
it
air through
and
the intake. As
be
you can
like
imagine,
super
not good
accurate
for
with
Mr.
that.
Car. Once the camshaft was
I could
aligned
never
and the
play a
engine
game
turned
like
back in the
this.
car,
I would
it was
I
time
would
to
be
start her up again.
too frustrated. Too realistic, bro.
Shit. This time, something else was broken. Of course. Taking off the valve cover, I discovered that the rocker shaft, which is what actuates the valves, was broken.
Yeah, Filton.
To fix this, I need to buy a new one at
Oh
Fleetari's
god.
repair shop.
You actually
So
have
I
to
did.
maintain a real,
put it in the
like a
car.
virtual car as well. Then you have a real car IRL too.
Oh,
Actually, a second job.
it runs! Ooh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh! Gentlemen, we had done it. Everything seemed to be working. I could even put it in gear and move. This was extremely satisfying. After working on this thing for hours and hours, it finally ran. Naturally, I gave it a quick test drive around the dirt outside the house. When I drove it into a ditch,
Oh, did he break it?
and it
No.
broke.
No.
Fuck! It was time to take our little car on its maiden voyage. I got it onto the highway and jammed the throttle all the way down. The acceleration was bad. The car topped out
no.
at just over 100 kilometers an hour,
That's not.
giving it a 0 to 100 time of about 60 seconds. Miraculously, I had
That's
managed
not
to reach
great.
town
I
without the
think.
car
I don't know. I
breaking
didn't
down.
drive, but at least it runs.
So I turned her around and headed back home.
There's a middle finger
This-
button, bro.
Is where things went wrong. Perhaps running the car at full throttle constantly wasn't such a good idea. As I crossed the bridge near the repair shop, I heard this. That did not sound good,
No,
and the
no,
car
no,
was
no,
slowly
no.
losing power. I managed to limp a few more 100 meters before it ultimately died on the turn off to the repair shop.
Oh my
Taking the
god.
engine apart, I found this. A blown head gasket, and one of the pistons just missing.
Oh my god.
Luckily, I was near the repair shop, so I
Wait.
could easily go buy some new parts.
There's
Unluckily,
a stress
it was
bar that
Saturday,
you need to swear
shop
or
wouldn't be
smoke
open
to get rid of.
until
but
Monday.
What did the
I
smoke?
could just wait, but that would
I'm sure-
take hours.
surely the
so I
smoking
decided
does
to hop
something
on the
else to
bus
you.
and take it back home. This was a terrible mistake. I left my computer running to go take a piss, only to come back to the bus humping another car.
Oh my god. This would be so frustrating.
Reviewing the footage, I was horrified to see this complete Dorbus crash into the bus while on the wrong side of the road. Now this, by itself, was pretty unlucky. But what made it even worse was that this idiot had a trailer attached to his car, which had managed to get the bus perfectly stuck in the middle of the road.
Oh my god.
This is awesome.
Since I was technically still moving, even if only a few centimeters per second, I couldn't get off the bus, and I couldn't leave. The only option here was to quit to menu and revert the last 3 hours of progress. Awesome.
Get soft luck plays bro.
Fuck! This put us back to when the rocker shaft was broken, so once again I hopped on the bike to go get a new one. It being Wednesday, I knew that the only other person on the road leading into the repair shop was the guy in the green car. But for some reason, the road to my house was taped off, which would indicate the rally was taking place. Further up the road, my suspicions were confirmed when a rally car travelling at approximately 2% the speed of light shot past, barely
Oh
missing.
my god.
I don't know why the
That's
rally
so
was on.
scary.
It only happens on the weekend, and it was clearly Wednesday, but whatever. Now, if I had any sense, I would have gotten off the road, seeing as it was clearly pretty hazardous. But I was tired and frustrated at what had happened on the bus. So I hopped back on the road on my bike, and 5 minutes later, got completely obliterated.
No. No. He's gonna die. Oh god, that guy actually... That guy actually just... fucked up. That's so sad, bro. Imagine just
In
losing
shock,
losing
I stared
to
at the
a
death screen for a
random
good 2 minutes before
NPC.
resigning to my fate.
that you had like no control over.
Disabling permadeath, naming myself, I give up, and trying again.
Oh, permadeath is over. Sad. To be continued. Well, we're actually gonna watch part 2 right now, so you don't even need to wait, guys. We'll watch part 2. Part 2 time. Let's go.
Hello again. Welcome back
No,
to Finland.
was that
In the last
that was the
video,
corner
we
who just died
experienced
to,
the many
right?
wonders of Finnish culture. Building a rally car, getting very intoxicated, tractor driving, bug, dying of dehydration, hydraulic press channel, dying from pissing on the TV, dying from giant wasps, getting into a bus, having the bus collide with another car head-on, getting stuck, reverting your progress, hopping on a motorbike and dying from a rally car smashing into you at 150 kilometers
It
an
looks
hour.
like the same corner. Looks like the same corner.
Normal Finnish stuff. Last video we died a lot of times, and made zero progress, because every time I died, I had to start over from the beginning. In this video, I've disabled permadeath. Trust me, this was a good idea. Today, we're gonna actually build up our
Yeah.
rally car, and, with some luck, win the rally. Death will not stop us,
Sounds like something you
but
do if once
it'll
you know what you're
definitely get in the
doing.
way. So, let us begin. We began back at home, with the car ready for assembly. I got the wheels from the wasp-infested mansion, and the car was built. To get the car running, I had to buy
Oh,
a few
damn.
more things from town. Of course, the only vehicle I had access to was the slow, not fun, very boring tractor. Normally getting to town would take it about 15 minutes. However, I got into town significantly faster because of this. The train. Disabling permadeath was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life. Because if I had to build the car again, things would have gone down very differently.
Was there no signal for the train?
I woke up in the graveyard in town, bought the battery I needed, and pondered
Oh,
how
you
to
just-
get home.
So
Our
you
best
just
option was
die and
getting
you
a ride
quick,
from the guy in the
quick
green
travels
car.
you to town.
My cousin. Pena.
Add your speedrun.
This is a man that has nothing better to do than drive along the dirt road at ridiculous speeds, 24 hours a day, one hand on the wheel, and the other on the vodka.
Okay, I
Definitely
thought it was
someone
gonna be
I'd like
somewhere
to
else.
climb into a car with. Now, if you were being driven home by a raging alcoholic, do you think swearing at him would be a good idea? Shortly after giving him the finger, he stopped the gas, accelerated to a very high speed, launched the car at 100 kilometers an hour directly into a tree, and we both died.
That's
Maybe
so
swearing at him was not
stupid.
such a good idea. So this
The
time, I let him drive me
NPCs
home
kind of
at a much
react
more
to
reasonable
how you
60
behave in the
kilometers an
car.
hour.
Is crazy.
But you know what can go a lot faster than 60 kilometers an hour? The F-14 Tomcat from today's sponsor, War Hunter. I mean War Thunder. That's right, boys, the most comprehensive
Damn.
vehicle combat game ever created. 2,000 vehicles,
I
tanks,
thought-
aircraft, helicopters, and...
You know what's crazy? This game has been around for so
Oh no!
long.
Combined arms
I have
warfare. What does
no
that
idea
even
who
mean? I have no
owns it,
idea. It's either
but they
multiple modes of
clearly
combat
have a
within the
shit
same
ton of
battle
money
space, or
'cause
something
they
to do with
sponsor
Siamese
everyone.
twins. Every single vehicle is detailed and modeled down to the smallest detail. Health bars? No, you fool.
Is
You
it just
idiot.
like
You moron. Every
the
component.
people who played like this and like World of Tanks, right? Are they just like 35 to 45-year-olds who have like this one afternoon a week where they're not stressing from kids, and they spend that time playing an ultra realistic military game as like a stress reliever to let their brain work. Because that's me playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Is deeply lost. Oh no, my tracks have been shot. Oh no, my turret can't rotate. Oh no! I'm dead. War Thunder, War Thunder offers the most immersive possible combat experience. And guess what? It's free.
You know,
Play it now on
it's
PC,
not like
Xbox
a popular
Series XS,
like
PlayStation
Twitch
5
game.
or any previous generation
Or
console.
like even
War
like
Thunder, War
YouTube
Thunder spans over
content is
100
not
years
really
of vehicle
about
warfare,
this game
bike
either.
gunships, whatever the hell this thing
They
is. Wait, you don't have a
sponsor
joystick to fly the
every
F-14
YouTube
Tomcat? Don't you
YouTuber
worry,
ever.
fucko, you can fly with a mouse. My favorite thing about War Thunder, War Thunder, is the frighteningly deep knowledge within the community. Some might say too deep. Play
And
War Thunder now on PC, PlayStation,
there's
or
like
Xbox.
farm
Use my link in the
microtransactions,
description, and
right?
you'll get a bunch of free stuff, multiple premium vehicles, a premium account, boosters, and much, much more. What are you waiting for? Download today and fly a $50 million jet directly into the ground.
So it's a game that's like really hard to get into because it's
Anyway,
like it's
we
such
were
a
not
high
in fact
landing
in a
curve.
F-14 Tomcat,
But again,
in
I play
Penna's green
Yu-Gi-Oh,
car.
so it's the same.
I stopped him at the side of the tractor and hopped out to survey the damage. To make a
Right.
very long, painful story short, this tractor is a fucking bastard. The
It-
very
yeah,
next
it
thing I
looks
did was
fucked,
disconnect the
bro.
tractor from the trailer, which was a terrible mistake.
Well, it's clipped in the fucking
I
ground.
fetched the bike back from home and used it to unflip the tractor with about 10 minutes of finagling.
Oh, yes.
Now from here you'd think things
That
would
looked
be
like
easy,
some Halo
right?
shit,
I could
bro.
just simply use the tractor to flip over the trailer and then drive off. Nope. First, I tried lifting the trailer with the fork loader. It didn't work. Shit! I unflipped the tractor again. Yes! And tried ramming.
This is like when you flip the Warthog in fucking Halo, bro.
It didn't work. Stop! No! Oh my god! Another 10 minutes of finagling with the bike, and the tractor was unflipped again. What? This time, I took things a bit slower, did some maneuvering with the fork loader, and finally got the trailer flipped the right way around. And the tractor flipped over again. No! Another flip of the
Damn,
tractor,
bro.
and another attempt. I got the trailer completely
fuck
flat
is
with the
going
help of
on?
the tractor, and tried bumping it with a beer case to help get the wheels unstuck. What? And this happened. What? This was after 40 minutes of the same bullshit happening over and over. I'd get the trailer flat to the ground, it would spring itself back into position, and I'd be back at square one. I couldn't take it. It was time to cheat. I went back home, saved the game, installed the Grab Anything mod, and went back to the scene of the crime.
Oh,
It
you
turns
can-
out this was actually a great idea. When I picked up the trailer, it behaved normally. But when I let it go, it did this. When I disconnected the trailer at the
Yes,
very
some
beginning,
random
it
ass
locked it into that
physics,
orientation
bro.
at that position, so when I tried to move it, it would force itself back. The only way to unlock it would be to attach it to the tractor, which was not possible with the trailer on its side. So to fix it, I grabbed the trailer, oriented it the right way round, and stuck it to the tractor.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait,
It worked.
I thought it was
Back
gonna
home,
freak
it
out
was
when you
time to
let go
continue
again.
building the Satsuma, which I'd managed to get running only for one of its pistons to commit die and fire itself out of the engine. I replaced the piston
God,
and
that
head gasket,
seems-
fired
it
up the
seems
car again,
so
and took her for another
painful.
test drive.
to maintain this fucking car. Why is it
Oh,
on
shit.
fire?
Turns out the piston firing itself out of the engine also destroyed the oil pan, and the engine had no oil in it. No oil is bad.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know
the
that the oil
just
pan
set
had a
on
hole
fire
in
in the
it. All I
car,
had done was
bro.
check the dipstick, which read no oil, so I tried adding an entire bottle of motor oil, which went through the engine and out of the pan onto the floor. Well done. After fixing the oil pan and
Just
adding another
wasted all
bottle of
the
motor oil,
oil.
the car did indeed work just fine. The car worked, but my feeble little brain did not. To test the car, I decided against driving it and instead just revved the engine a bit. Enough to get the water in the radiator hot enough to where it exploded out of the cap. Oh shit. Me, being a bit of an idiot and wanting to get a better look, switched off the engine and unscrewed the cap, which, let me remind you, had a bunch of superheated steam underneath it.
Steam in the eyes.
My eyes!
Steam in
Yep.
the eyes.
I'm a fucking idiot. Now, the car could run,
Oh,
which
I
is
don't-
all great,
I-
but if I wanted
stop
to win the
lagging.
rally race in this
Okay.
thing, I would need to substantially upgrade it. Better tires, better wheels, a better
Yeah.
engine, better exhaust,
You gotta be
proper
good at the
racing
game,
seats,
bro.
nitrous, the list goes on. To get these
Nitrous?
upgrades, we would
Isn't
need
that
money.
cheating?
Lots and lots of money. And me, well, I was broke. In my summer car, there are a lot of ways of making money. Everything from chopping and delivering firewood, to putting ads in people's letterboxes, to illegally brewing sugar wine and selling it to the local alcoholic. One of the best jobs you can do is finding junk cars by the side of the road and towing them back to the repair shop. The first bit of junk I found was this bucket thing. The day I chose to do this wasn't exactly ideal. Saturday. The rally would be on, and cars would be flying down the dirt road every few minutes. That, however, was not the issue. The issue was these guys standing by the road to watch the rally, and my, less than optimal driving.
Oh no. We're all gonna die.
Unbeknownst to me, this action had sealed my fate. Since it was Saturday, the shop wasn't even open, so I left the junk there and drove the rest of the way home on the dirt
Wait,
track,
are the
where
police
every
gonna
few
come
minutes
after him
an
'cause he
idiot
killed
rally
somebody?
driver would smash into me at incredible speed. Back home,
Just stab
I see.
him. Bro, what is that sleep animation?
today was going to be good. Today was going to be productive. Today, I was going to get the bat.
I think my tracking broke.
Oh shit.
Oh god, I did die again, bro. I'm just staring into the abyss again. Oh,
Yep.
Oh, yeah, the police.
That guy I ran over earlier, he died.
Oh, well, he got arrested, bro. Wait, how many years has he
Well,
spent in prison?
shit. Prison. Our stay here was for 10 days. May not seem so bad,
only-
especially considering we murdered someone.
Yeah, that's pretty
but 10
good.
days in my summer car is 20 hours. Factoring in sleep, our stay here could be as low as 15-ish hours, real time. No abusing save states, just sitting here.
You have to sit there for
Damn.
10 that long IRL
Okay,
is
time's up.
crazy.
In prison, I had hatched a devious plan. Robbery. Timo's. A simple establishment. The grocery store on one end and the pub on the other. The pub
Well, it's-
has this inside.
Ah.
A slot machine. Timo lost the keys to it a while ago, so it's just been sitting there collecting cash. The plan was simple. Drive the tractor into town, smash the window with the fork, attach the machine to the fork, and violently yank it out of the store. The plan sounded good enough, and so
I thought it was going to be some
the hike was
stealth
on.
mission, bro.
I loaded up the
It's
tractor
not.
and
It's
drove it into town in the dead of night.
ram
There,
it into the
I
side of
found
the
our
pub.
victim, Timo's pub, and the slot machine inside. Unlucky for us, though, were these two guys outside. So with some quick thinking, I used the tractor's fork loader and, moved them. I
Guys,
smashed
it's
open
a
the
little
window, attached the machine to the tractor, and yanked it out with ferocious anger. Yes! I took it to the sports field, laid it down on its front, pried off the back plate with a screwdriver, and began ransacking it for everything it had. Everything it had turned out to be 7,000 marks.
Ooh.
Not bad. A
Yeah.
celebration was in order.
Wait, how
I
much is
popped over
7
to Timo's and
marks
bought myself
in,
a pizza
in like
for 2,700 marks.
pounds?
Somehow he knew I had broken his window and had fined me for my trouble. Prison had made me a violent, angry man. And this sent me completely over the edge. I sculled back a healthy 10 beers and began pissing and shitting all over the place. These fucking bastards had locked me up for doing basically nothing. And now they were taking what was rightfully mine. I drank more. I pissed more. I punched this guy in
He's
the
going
head. Took the slot machine to
crazy.
the highway and
Prison
placed it in
didn't
the way
help
of
him at
oncoming
all.
cars. I was here to tear down society. Fuck it. The rally was on. They wanted to lock me up for running over one guy. Well, how about I run over all these fuckers?
Hell yeah. Kill them all.
Well,
He's got mad. He's got mad.
153 days in prison is a long time. About 230 hours of waiting that I definitely waited for. It gave
7K Finn mark is 1,000. Is a grand in jail? Wait, he took a grand out the fucking slot machine. That's crazy. But he's gonna wait 200 hours in this fucking prison IRL, dude. Who plays a game? I was gonna say who plays a game for 200 hours. I've got like over 2,000 hours in Destiny 2, just on Steam. We don't count the 3 years it wasn't on Steam,
me time to
or the
think,
2 years.
to consider, to ponder. Was I on the right path? Was a life of crime really for me? No. Once I got out of here, it was time to build the car and win that goddamn rally. And in no time at all, I was out. Our first task was getting the car inspected. I wouldn't even be allowed to participate if the car wasn't road legal, so I had to make it road legal. To do that, I needed more money. And no, I would not be partaking in any more crime to do this. I was a new man.
True.
So, my first money-making venture was illegally brewing sugar wine to sell to the local alcoholic.
Hell
you know.
yeah.
Like a businessman.
True.
Firewood. First you chop it, then you deliver. 3,400 marks. Sewage.
That's a
My
lot of
uncle
money.
lost his license traveling at 169 kilometers an hour on the M31, and he's given me the keys to his sewage truck. Suck out sewage, get paid. Sewage. More sewage. The sewage truck is very big. Make sure to drive it carefully and watch out for that pole. More sewage. The tank is full. Time to dump it in the waste treatment plant. Whoopsie, I accidentally dumped it all over the floor. We got cash. Upgrades. Rear wing. Very important. Gauge cluster. Bam. Tachometer. Bam. Drunk man is calling. Drive him home. Money. Green car driving. Fuck. Okay.
Oh,
listen,
damn.
mate. I just need you to fuck off.
Oh god.
Right now.
Ripped my nose.
Grandma wants groceries. I buy Grandma a bunch of groceries. Drunk man, delivered home again. Sugar wine, sold to drunk man. Sewage. So much sewage. Dead moose on
Money
the highway.
grinding, bro.
Wait a minute.
You know you can just type
This is
slash
Finland.
motherload.
Timo wants me to advertise. Okay, Timo, I'll advertise for you, Timo. I have flipped the car. Picking strawberries. Man insults you while you make a terrible wage. Who are you looking at, you fucking dickhead?
Right.
I
These
forgot about Grandma's
drunk
groceries.
builders
They've
always
all
fucking
gone off.
me
Here you
head.
go, Grandma. 8 kilos of spoiled sausages and 20 liters of moldy milk. Yes, Grandma. That's awesome, Grandma. Can I have my Yes, Grandma. Really cool, Grandma. Okay. Finally. 74 marks. More sugar wine delivery.
Wow.
Hey, look. It's Penna. I'll just stop to let him cross the intersection. Cruising down the street in
Why
my
did he
6'4",
just sharply
jockeying
turn
with
right
his-
into you?
Slapping the... Is that a beat?
Wait, why do you get arrested but all these
And
other
now,
people are just
the moment
driving
we've all been
stupidly
waiting for.
and they don't get
Inspection.
arrested, huh?
Will we pass? Will we fail? Who knows? Well, this guy does. How does he know? Just fucking banging on the car with a screwdriver.
So you test everything,
Yep.
bro. You just whack
And
it with
what
a
do you
screwdriver
know?
a little bit
We failed.
and see if it
You
works.
fucking dickhead. Do you know who I am? I need this car right now. You know what? I'll be right back. I fixed up everything Mr. Inspection Dickhead wanted me to fix, got him to hit my car with his trusty screwdriver
yeah.
again, and what do you know?
Whack
We passed. The repair shop owner Fleetari caught wind I had shat all over the inspection shop parking lot and rewarded me with a 50% discount and 10
Oh.
bottles of the strongest booze
A discount
in
on
all of
what?
Finland. Thanks, mate. Gentlemen, the time was upon us. The car was working well, it was registered, and it had a few upgrades. The day was Saturday. I could just tell. Big things. were
Yeah,
going to
it's
happen
rally
today.
day. It's
I drove
rally
to the
day.
rally sign-up station and signed up. Well, I would have signed up if I hadn't forgotten my helmet. Shit. Satsuma was in fact drivable, but had been having a few issues with the suspension. Quite a few
Right.
issues, in fact.
The LED
Cornering was
light
basically
strips are
impossible,
fucking
and when I
wild,
hopped out of
bro.
the car, it did this.
Mm.
I found that if I took a wheel off and then just stuck it back on.
What the fuck?
So, rally o'clock.
What the fuck was that bus
I
doing?
drove to the start, this guy counted me down, and off I went.
Ooh, rally time, rally time. Look at him go, look at him
The
go.
race did not last long. Oh no, oh no,
Oh no.
oh no, oh no, flip.
Oh no. You lost
Shit.
control.
Attempt 2. This time was even worse.
These roads do seem really narrow and bumpy though.
No! Attempt 3. This time was even worse.
Oh no. He died this time.
Attempt 4.
Is he
This
just
time I took things a little slower.
restarting?
Instead
It's
of
like
barreling
reloading
around the
the
corners
save.
at over 100 kilometers an hour and flying off the track, I took them at 80 kilometers an hour, keeping all 4 wheels in contact with the ground and preventing any crashes.
Yeah,
This
okay.
strategy worked.
Makes sense.
I didn't even crash once throughout the entire track. Just, after I finished. Slow and steady does win the race, boys. Now let's see what we got.
He came last.
Dead
Oopsie.
last. All right. Okay, I guess I'll. All hope wasn't lost. Stage 2 of the race was tomorrow, and it was the same route as Stage 1, but in reverse. Surely tomorrow, I would redeem myself. I took the car back to the start of the rally and parked there overnight as per the rules. Except I didn't read the rules closely enough, because I parked in the wrong spot. To get to the start of Stage 2, I'd have to take the highway, which has a speed limit of 100 kilometers an hour. I'd been completely ignoring the speed limit, which turned out to be quite a costly mistake.
What the fuck is going on?
This little fucker got me going 115 kilometers an hour. Only 15% over. I'm sure the fine
Yeah,
isn't
that's fine.
that bad.
15% isn't terrible.
Shit. That is a lot of money. I didn't have the money to pay the fine, so I just gave him the finger and fucked off.
Yeah, just screw this game,
Anyway,
bro.
I had a job to do. get a good time on the second stage, and try my best to get out of last place. And before I knew it, the rally was on. On the straights, I got up to 100 kilometers an hour, and in the turns, I could manage just a bit below that.
Damn,
Of course,
he's doing
going
it.
at this speed
He's
with my
doing
flimsy
it.
little car, mistakes were bound to happen. We spun, but we could keep going. Then we flipped the car. No!
No.
But we could keep going. Then we launched it into a ditch.
Oh my god. How did
The
he
door
not
was
see
hanging
that
off,
going?
But we could keep going.
Why is the
And then
door? The door's glitching
We
again.
hit a rock. We could not keep going. I was extremely close to the
No.
end, so I jumped out of the car and legged it all the way to the finish line. I still had a bit of hope, despite all the tumbling around the car
That
we
did
had
not
driven
look close to the end
fairly
at
well.
all.
And so, I checked our time. It, wasn't good.
Oh no.
My time was so bad, it didn't even show up on the leaderboard. A time so terrible that it sent me spiraling into a deep depression.
He's
I drank a case
depressed.
of beer, drove to Fleetaris, found the 10 bottles of booze, and drank until I blacked out.
Oh no.
And blacked out again.
Poor guy. You
And
should.
blacked out again. And
You
again.
should see someone.
And again. And again.
Just stop
then it was
drinking.
next week.
Drinking's never good.
During my bout of violent alcoholism, I found 9,000 marks of unpaid fines on the kitchen counter.
Fucking 9,000 marks and unpaid fines.
So, I was in a lot of debt, the police would probably be at my door to throw me back in jail soon, and I still had a rally to win. Things were not looking good in the Mart household. I needed money, and fast. So when Mr. Drunkman called at 2 AM asking for a ride home, I obliged. I picked him up, and he began his usual drunken babbling. But this time, he let me in on a little secret. His wife had bought a winning lottery ticket, and he had stolen it and the money without her realizing. He said he kept the money hidden away in a suitcase. How much money? 5 million marks. If I could find that suitcase, that would be enough money to pay off my debts and build the rally car of my dreams.
Oh
Did
my
I really want
god.
to steal from this man? I had sworn off a life of crime. Yet here I was, considering stealing millions from this guy who thinks he's my friend. Approximately 3 seconds of
Guy
pondering later,
is-
I concluded
You just got free
Money.
money.
to find the briefcase, I would have to scour the
Just
entire map.
steal
Every little
someone
nook,
else's lottery
every
money,
cranny. Oh, look,
bro.
there it is.
Oh, just
Oh. I threw it in the back of my car and drove home, having a minor accident on the
that
way.
is so much money. Just light. Why did they leave it just there?
I opened the briefcase, and oh my, that is a lot of money. Literally 15,000 presses of E later, I was left with 1.5 million marks. Much less than the advertised 5 million, but hey, he probably spent it on sugar wine or something. It was time for some upgrades. I bought
Damn,
the
you got so
entire
much
catalog,
money.
the best suspension, the best carburetor, nitrous, a new steering wheel,
That is
all the
crazy,
cool body
does-
panels, the best radiator, time on the dynamometer to measure our immense power. And most importantly, a cool
The game
paint job.
just gives you as much
Gentlemen,
money as you want.
the car
It
was
actually
ready
has a
for
built-in
round
cheat
2.
code.
I gave it a good test on the highway,
You just gotta
and of
drive a
course, I
drunk
got
man
pulled
enough
over,
so he tells you what his
fined
money
30,000 marks on
is.
the spot. Fucking dickhead. The car was
Wait.
ready, but I needed
Oh,
some practice.
dude, does this game do that? It's like percentage-based takebacks. Like, there's other games that do this. When it like penalizes you with money stuff, it takes a percentage every time. It's not like a hard amount. It's always like a percentage of what you have. So it's if you have a lot of money, it takes a lot more. There are definitely other games that do this.
So I
Whereas,
took it
like,
to the dirt track
it's not
and
like
drove the route over
Every
and
time
over.
you speed, it's always like 100 marks, right? It's always 10% of what you have or something.
Every corner, every gear shift, each
So
slight
if you have more
bump and
money,
bend.
you lose more
I even got
money.
rid of the stick shift and switched to paddles for speedier shifting. And a couple of hours of practice later, we were finally ready for competition. Saturday, the start of the rally. Big things were about to happen. This dude counted me down, and off we went. The
Ooh.
car
Is he gonna
was
do it?
very
Is he gonna
fast.
do it?
All the upgrades had turned it into an absolute weapon on the track. I shot past the repair shop, around the sharp bends, went a bit wide on this turn and hit a tree, but let's ignore that. Past the turn off to my house, past Grandma's house, over the train tracks,
Almost
and across
perfect.
the
Almost
line.
perfect.
The pace felt very good, and checking the standings confirmed my suspicion.
Guys, okay. I might just need to turn my light on at this point because it's so dark in my room. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. Sorry.
Suspicions. Oh, yes. That's right, fellas. First place. I was officially in the running to
Yeah.
actually win the rally.
Yeah,
All I
yeah.
had to do was have a similarly good performance on stage 2. I took the car back to the parking area and parked in the right spot and went back home. Tomorrow I was gonna win.
Hell
Back
yeah.
home, I sleep.
Ay, ay, ay.
This sleep was a bit different. I was not woken by the pleasant sounds of the Finnish countryside, or even the phone ringing, but by a belligerent drunk man in my room with an axe. Turns out he didn't appreciate me taking his money. Fair enough.
Oh well, you just punched
Well,
him and
with him
killed him.
subdued, I went to finish the rally. Stage 2. This time I'd parked in the correct spot and wouldn't be incurring a time penalty. I took the car to the start of the next stage, where I signed up, and before I knew it, the
Okay,
rally was on.
let's go. Let's go. He's got this, bro.
All that practice had paid off. I
Hasn't
knew the
even
corner.
crashed once
I
this
knew the
time.
bumps. We flew over the train tracks, past Grandma's house, past the turn off to my house, into the sharp left turn, past the drunk man's house, past the repair shop and the mansion with wasps in it, through the farmland, and before I knew it, the race was done.
Didn't even crash once. Unless he just cut around
There
it.
it was. Oh yes, we had driven pretty damn good.
Hell
and we're
yeah.
30 seconds ahead of second place.
What a day's work, bro.
I
Wait, does
knew just
Nissan
how to
know
sell
that their name is
The
plastered on that
fireworks
car?
back home. On the way back, I crossed the bridge. I'd crossed the bridge many times at this point, but this time, it felt different.
Wait. It's the axe guy. He's back. That is crazy that that's in this game. What the fuck? That is a crazy way to end the video. I don't even want to do that. Is crazy that the game just has that. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. Apparently it's a third video, so if you guys want to see the third video in this little series, let me know, and we can do a react to that one as well. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one, all right? Bye.